I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Wednesday and welcome back to Journey Through the Runes. Today we are looking at Raidho. Raidho is the fifth stave in Freyr or Freya's 8 and the fifth in the Elder Futhark. Its literal meaning is chariot. Chariots are an ancient mode of transport, as most of us are aware, and so this rune is also tied to the idea of travel. But not just travel in the sense of taking a vacation. This can also refer to quests or even spiritual journeys. Raidho can be associated with the chariots of any of the gods, particularly if we have been swooped up into their chariot and spirited away, spiritually speaking. But I have also seen this rune particularly linked to Thor, who is famous for his chariot pulled by goats, but also with Sol or Suna, with her chariot pulling the sun across the sky. We can also see this rune as representing the mechanism by which we will be moved in our own lives. Traveling, as opposed to wandering, involves having a specific destination in mind, whether that is a physical location or a spiritual benchmark. Therefore, Raidho is going to relate to having direction with purpose. We are traveling somewhere for a reason. A prerequisite for that is developing the capacity to make decisions, something that many people struggle with due to a fear of cutting themselves off from possibilities. However, the danger of trying to retain all possible options at all times for forever is that a person is going to stagnate in indecision, thus removing all of their choices from them, and things will just begin to happen to them because they never took control. Raidho, by contrast, is a manifestation of breaking free from that loop. In order to interpret Raidho properly, we must pay close attention to the other runes in the spread, as these will describe the manner in which Raidho is functioning. And I will just bring up 3 possibilities, just to start with. The first is that it is a heads up. There's about to be a bend in the road. Like the song says, it's, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. And Raidho can prop up in a spread to alert you that life is about to happen to you and that there is going to be a shift in where you're going, quite possibly a big shift. Second possibility I would consider certainly is that it's time to take the reins. Chariots are, of course, driven by charioteers, and the charioteer must be in command of the animal pulling the chariot. That raises the question, have you assumed command and responsibility of your own life? If you haven't, Raidho is a good indication that you should. And if you have, has your manner of conducting your affairs been successful, or would you benefit from taking a different approach? That would be something to think about. And third is that this would be a sign that events are moving along. Sometimes the current of the surrounding world is of such strength that it carries people right along with it. The combined energies of the world can be powerful, and it's worth contemplating what direction those energies are pulling you, and if your role is to go with the flow, or if your role is to start swimming against the current. So lots to consider there. Now's the time to let me know about your own personal experiences with interpreting this rune. I would love to hear about it. Share them with me in the comments section below, or come pay me a visit on Gilded. The server's name is Blackbird's Brew. You can speak to me, the other members of the group. We'd be very happy to have you and to have a fresh voice in conversation. But that'll do it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.